Whoa, what's good, siblings? It's Shit Talkin Sunday with the bros. I'm your bro franchise. I got my brother Gutta with me. Look, if this is your first time joining us, welcome. Find something you love. If you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like it up, and comment. If you're already part of the family, sit down on the sofa and enjoy the show. Gutta, what we got for him today, babe?
Uh, I ain't gonna lie. I stole this. I got this idea because I was on the way to work one day and I heard Ricky Smiley and them talking about it. But I wanted us to talk about it because, in this note, I say with all due respect, I think the panel on Ricky Smiley probably a little bit older than us.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so they was a little bit more, I think, monolithic and concrete in their feelings. They was talking about gentle parenting. And like Ricky Smiley was talking about it. He talked about it as a parent and kind of as a grandparent. Some of them talked about it because they are grandparents. Uh, but I think we got young kids. I mean, we not the youngest of parents, but we do have young children. I mean, my BG and just not getting in middle school, in elementary school, and then your goddaughters they ain't even in school yet.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so that's just a whole adventure I got ahead of me. So it made me think. I was like, man, let's run this nice universal topic that's gonna always be discussed. Gentle parenting. Now, so I'm gonna ask you. I mean, I already kind of know because I was there, but do you gentle parent? Do you think that's a method that works? Uh, or are you more old school? Iron fist, strict. And just so for anybody that don't know, gentle parenting is more of uh, um, uh, a philosophy of you know how can I say more kindness and being more reflective and supportive and more reinforcing, right? Trying to take in the child's feelings into account, right? Obviously, we grew up in a whole different era from that. The stuff we went through would be probably categorized as child abuse nowadays, but uh, I know some of the stuff I had to encounter, but but uh, so do you do that with E? Like, gentle
Oh, it's a
parents?
it's a hybrid with me because I talk foul to on but I talk like how I talk. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But if when I get
What
on
what
them,
you like? What you mean? I know because I want you to explain that when you say you talk how you talk, like
oh, I
you
talk I talk how I talk.
regular, like you talk to
Regular,
me.
like we like for instance, we in the car, somebody jump in front of me real fast, do some wild, man, look at this nigga, man. Fuck he do that for? Hey, don't say this at school, bro. Don't go around nobody saying this. You heard me? And she understand it. But when I gotta get on her ass about something, I also come back with the lesson and making sure she understand where I'm coming from. Cause a lot of things I parent in a way of a lot of shit that I didn't like growing up. I'm cognizant of that with my daughter. And we got a lot of similarities in our personalities. So I don't try to, back in the gap, nigga shine on you in front of family and shit. You heard me? You out there, yeah, just doing loud shit and making you okay. Like for instance, all right, if E in a situation, we go to a family event and I could tell when she's not comfortable, but she'll warm up. But I'm not gonna be the parent of, hey, go over there and talk to your auntie such and such. Like suggest you strongly suggest you speak and interact, but I'm gonna let you warm up too. I'm not gonna make you feel like
Right.
I know how that feel when motherfucker used to make me feel embarrassed or some shit. And I'd be like, bro, why are you acting extra? Why are you acting different in front of other people, dog? That's what I don't do. You feel what I'm saying? It was so many times I'd be like, my nigga, we don't be like this at home. You be letting me do me. What is you doing? You heard me?
Right.
Like that shit. And bro,
You
I,
be
I ain't
on
gonna
be
lie.
all Brady Bunch.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. And you one of the people. Like I tell like Diesel and them, I learned. I definitely got my fairness and integrity from my dad. And my daddy is fair. But it just is what it is. But it ain't no bending with it. But I watched my peers who were parents before I was, and I took little pieces from all y'all niggas and then added it to my personality, and then you know what I'm saying. And I got my parenting style. But I definitely watched y'all like you, Jeezy Diesel, Fade Kane, Reggie. Like I watched all y'all, you know what I'm saying, who had kids before me. Gage, shit, you know what I'm saying? And that definitely helped me. What you call your philosophy? What's your style?
Well, first off, I think the biggest thing you said is you try to parent in a way that reflects how you felt as a kid from your parents.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like if I know I didn't like something that my parents did, I'm real conscious of making sure that I don't put my kid in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like my my dad was real, what's the word I want? Pessimistic a lot of times when it came to me.
Mm.
You know this. You already know how men, because you know me and him is dynamic. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So, and I'm talking about when I'm younger. Like you kind of saw it as older,
Hold up.
and he
Yeah.
was kind of more doing it on kind of on purpose, but he did it when I was younger. Like, you know, even if I did okay, you know, he was still, you know, it wasn't never no silver lining with him. And so I could kind of be like that as like a coach. And because you know, the thing I'm talking about specifically is baseball. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I played baseball, that's how he was. Like it's like, dang man, I can't do nothing, make this nigga, you know, like man, ain't never nigga get hit a go 1 for 4. He talking about I struck out the last time. I'm like, damn, bro, like I hit a single, and the
Yeah.
other two I hit the shots to the outfield. They just caught it. He like, well,
Yeah.
but you struck out. I'm like, oh, bro, come on, you know. So I can get like that with my son,
Mm.
and you know, and so I be real quick. So I might do what my dad did, but then I'll come back and I talk to him and be like, hey, look, you did good. Make sure I reinforce something that's positive, and because I will say this. I don't think my parents ever took my feelings into no kind of damn account. They was like, fuck
Mm.
my feelings. For
Yeah.
real. Like I didn't grow up in that type of environment where no kid had no say. But I give like I'm always asking Jace, man, hey, what you want? Like what you want?
Mm-hmm.
Like man, like and then you know, even just like with gift giving and stuff, like my parents always gave me what I needed, but I ain't necessarily ever really got what I wanted.
Mm.
And and I for that like you know, I would see kids like parents just like buying them Jordans when the Jordans released in the most random time of the year.
Mm.
Like, oh, like if I knew I'm like, I'm not about to, they not about to get it because
Yeah.
I'm not getting no gift unless it's my birthday or Jesus' birthday. Like, I'm not about to get no random gift. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not about to come home and like, hey, look, it's the new Madden. Nah, that's not about to happen. Madden come out in August, cause I'm not getting that bitch till December. You
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. Yeah.
My
That's a fact. That's a fact.
birthday,
I feel
my
that. I feel that.
birthday, my birthday in May. So I'm not, you know, so for like Jace, like when the game come out, I'm making sure I go get the game. You know, I did the whole father son thing for a decade, and then
Mm.
here come your goddaughters, bam bam, right back to back. You know what I'm saying, 2 piece.
Mm.
So I'm actively learning, and I done had to take stuff from you because you was a girl dad way before I was.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I done heard you tell E some stuff, and I'd be like, "Dang, friend," I'm like, "Man, don't talk to the baby, like, don't." And he be like, "Man, oh, nah,
I
nah."
was, when you had them girls like, all right, nigga, you gonna see. You
Yeah,
gonna see.
and then I called you. I was like, and then see, you be on the phone with me now, and I'm up there. It sound like I'm talking to Easy E, Ruthless Records.
I was like, yeah, that's but I ain't lying. They be like the older she get, she be blushing and shit when I do that shit. Like she be telling me like,
Bro, I don't. Hey, I'm not worth a damn. I mean, because the thing about it is with Jace, like with a boy. First off, the whole thread theory of just letting a boy go, you could really let a boy go. Like Jace, I used to make sure he have his toys, something on the TV, something that was in arm's reach for him to eat. He don't bother me. Like we
yeah,
go all day. He ain't coming unless you know he really needs something. These girls, man, every 5 minutes is
they on you.
what. So and with the parenting, it's like I don't really think so I do gentle parenting in different ways. I think that's the key. Is
Mhm.
like it's different between boys and girls because you, like I said with Jace, is I'ma always be like a little aggressive first with him, like be tough. You're gonna have to learn how to take this little licking. Whether it be just my words or about my hand.
Mhm.
But then I'm gonna come back and then talk to him and take his feelings into account, and make sure that we straight and he understand why. Because there's a lot of times I got whippings and I really I didn't know why the fuck I'm getting whipped. Like, what did I do?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So,
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that.
what did I do again? Man, so and I even posted on, I don't know if you saw it on Facebook. I posted my and you could post it on here if you want to. I see the picture of my
Mhm.
of a referral I got when I had to be in like 4th or 5th grade where I got rolled up like 8 times
Mhm.
like in a week. So I got detention, and I'm pretty sure I probably got a whooping for that. But if you look at what I got wrote up for, it's like, is this really like conduct, or just me not just doing my work,
Yeah.
blowing it off? So, but with the girls, it's like, how do you not gentle parent, especially as the father? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I even tell my wife, I'm like, I pop my girls now probably more than I should, but they so damn active because I got 2 toddlers. But
Mhm.
I'll pop a thigh all the time, and that's just to get them straight. And I could look at them. I could really look at my son. I know that I could look at Jason. He tighten up, but the girls not so much. But I feel I be like, I don't want, especially when they get older. I'm definitely not gonna hit them. I
Mhm.
don't even want them to get in a mind of a man. It's okay for any man, much less their
Yeah.
father, to be
Facts.
hitting. All right. So, but it's, man, them girls so gangster, bro. That's why I say I understand why you talk about eBay. You be like,
Mhm.
bro, sit your ass down. Like, you can't be like, hey, come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. Please sit down for that. Nah, man.
Nah,
Sit your
they gotta know. I was telling my baby mama like I had to. It came off like I'm tripping, and I had to teach a lesson about entitlement. It was a couple weeks ago. We going with Kane. We meeting Kane and Kaden since the bowling alley. Now E would have, we switch every other day. But when she got in her mind, she's staying with her mama or me, like that's what she doing. Nah, keep into consideration, I'm picking you back up so you can go enjoy time with your friend. You know what I'm saying? So I told out again, I had a issue with this previously. We by Diesel house. She having fun with the girls. Over there about 2 hours, I let her stay. It's like 9 o'clock. Bro, they live in Zachary. I don't feel like
No,
walking.
yeah, it's time to go home.
So I'm talking about she tight with me, hot. I said, okay. So when we was going to Kane, I picked up about 5 or something. I said, look, out the gate. If you gonna want to stay with your mama tonight, man, don't even get in the car with me. I said, cause I ain't for all that extra shit. I said, don't even get in the car. Cause I like you ain't the one who gotta drive. So she kind of looking about to make a decision, like, so she come. Nah, I ended up bringing her back by Izzy. We ended up just being a couple hours. I brought her back by Izzy, but I said, I got out the car. I said, look, I said, you end up getting what you wanted, but I don't want you to become an entitled motherfucker.
Yeah.
And she's like, what's that? I said, and I broke it down to a winning time. And like, you expecting this to happen and just always like that. No, it's not going to always be like that. She's like, so I was entitled by Uncle Daniel? I said, exactly. She said, all right, boom, got in the car. But she get it, you know what I'm saying?
Right, right. She understand.
But Israel was like, you straight? I'm like, yeah. I said, see, you gotta go there sometime so this motherfucker know. I was walking to the door with her. I like, man, look, this why I did this. This why this how I'm coming. I said, you understand me? She's like, yeah. I was like, you probably like, this nigga be tripping, huh? She looked up, yeah. But you gotta know I will trip. But it's for a reason, though. I'm not just tripping to trip on you. I ain't got no, I'm not gonna, and I feel like, bro, a lot of times us coming up, bro, it probably was like in our generation, it was probably a lot of misdirected anger towards the kids and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
bruh. You don't know how many days I felt like I done got punished, maybe not necessarily beat or nothing. Maybe if I got some whippings, but and I'm like, are you mad at me or did you just have a bad day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I ain't do nothing but come home and eat some fucking Oreos. So who did I bother?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And bro, I had that early. I really had to develop the patience. That was my main thing, like developing the patience. Like, cause boy, early on, I couldn't take. Now I'm like, bro, I'm running around doing all this, tripping. I'm trying to be a good father. You crying when you come with me, like why? Like I don't understand. But it's just like, all right, this is things that you're gonna go through with kids. Like you know what I'm saying? Just stay the
yeah.
course. But that patience was a motherfucker at first, boy. All that hollering and crying. Oh my god, boy, I ain't. But I always tell E, I'm like, hey, we growing together. I'm like, like just
I
like
mean,
any other.
yeah, I think any parent-child relationship, you growing it together. I mean, hey, bro, no one's prepared to be a parent when they become. Most people. I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there, some couples, they do the whole storybook: meet, date, court, get married,
Mm,
plan a child when they're fiscally ready,
mm,
right? But for
mm.
the other 98% of us,
Yeah.
it'll just be whoops, whoop de doo.
Hey, you brought up something. I don't want to forget this. You brought up something. You was talking about baseball, and I want to ask you. I'm dealing with this with E. But I've dealt with this with E in gymnastics and her wanting to quit. Right. And like, have you ever dealt with Jace like with any sports like wanting to quit, and how did you navigate it? I kind of told her just to sum up how I did it. I'm like, we signed a contract, a 1-year contract. I'm like, look, bro, hey, if there's something you don't want to do, hey, I get it. You heard me. But guess what? We're
And
going to
and
honor this
signing the
contract.
contract is so big for an adult, but that means absolutely diddly
Absolutely. She
squat
like,
cookie.
what, boy? Break it, boy. I don't care what you got to go through. I want to quit right now. But I'm like, hey, I'm gonna show you. I'm
Stop
gonna teach you something.
sign.
I said, I'm gonna tell you something. We're going to honor this contract. I said, we're gonna honor the contract. All of us signed that name. They made that little motherfucker sign her name. She signed her name on that bitch too. We're gonna honor this. We're gonna honor the first year, and then after the first year, after you go to competitions, we'll see. We'll see how you feel. But you ever had that situation, anything like that with Jay?
Yeah, shit. Jace quit baseball. It's a lot of other factors that went into it. Like I feel like he'll probably come back around to baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And he might not, because he into band now. So, you
Oh,
know, I was fine with that. I was like, I'm thinking, you more likely to get a college scholarship with that trumpet before you get one with that bat.
that
So
makes sense.
hey, I am not mad at you, player. I played trumpet too, which it ended up being cool because he said he wanted to be band, and I pushed him towards it a little bit. But I was thinking he was gonna want to play drums, but then the school year starts, and he choose trumpet. So I'm kind of like, all right, cool. You went in there and called to Omaha. You was like, all right, I want to do this.
Yeah,
Like, and
yeah.
all right, so now this your decision, like this more of you own more of this decision now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just take the glove. I'm gonna be honest. He quit baseball honestly because of influence from his mother. And and the narrative was that I was pushing it upon him to play baseball because it was something I wanted him to do and not necessarily something he wanted
Do
to
you
do.
do you feel like there's any truth to that?
I mean, honestly, yeah, I started him because I wanted him to play, but I mean,
Yeah.
hell, it ain't like, he was like what 5, so it ain't like he was just waking up one day like I want to be Ronald Acuna. No, man, you got to put him in stuff like you got to put and then expose them to shit so they want to play. But he got into it,
Yeah.
and it got to the point where he wanted to play, and he was invested in it. And if you know anything about baseball, man, baseball is a game of failure. You fail at baseball more than you fail at any other sport. It's the only sport that counts how many times you fuck up. Like, like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's a
you know
good.
what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
Like you don't ever hear nobody be like, "Oh man, Tom Brady threw 14 incompletions." No, they be like, "He threw this many out of this many for this percentage." But we're not really worried about the incompletions. We worried about the completions. But
Yeah.
in baseball, you got errors, like literally a stat for errors, right? And it's like Dion even said this. It's like if you play basketball, if you go to a basketball tryout and you make 3 out of 10 threes, you suck.
Mm-hmm.
You're not playing for nobody. That's 30%. Get out of here.
Yeah.
But if you go up to a baseball trial and you hit 3 out of 10 fastballs, my nigga,
Yeah.
you all-star.
You ball. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You batting 300.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So, and kids, and I'm not even just talking about Jace, I'm talking about kids in general. That's why they struggle, especially black kids, if I want to really take it there. Because we more prone to wanting faster results. So, we don't have to pay, we don't see the long game in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
This the only one that's gonna give you $700 million on one contract.
Yeah.
So we don't, and there's other reasons too, because we priced out because baseball is probably one of the most expensive sports. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't, he was struggling, right? He started doing good, and it's levels, like, so he was kind of behind the curve because he had some medical stuff, about his heart. And so it took him, but he caught up real fast. And the thing about Jace was he knew the game. So he 6-7 years old, turn two, hit the cutoff man. The coach loved him. Mm-hmm. But he was still a little run of the group. So he had some growing to catch up with. He had some just playing time. And to his mother, it wasn't coming along fast enough, I guess. So she put it in his head to try something else. Basketball. I was fine with that. But here's my thinking. I'm 5'7". Your mama like 5'2". Basketball? Like, let's play the odds here. Like,
yeah.
Like I'm, and let's be honest, ain't no Muggsy Bowles happening in this era no more. Like
this era, yeah.
That was cool for the 90s. Yeah, it's cool. That could have happened in the 90s. All heart, Mighty Mouse and all that bullshit.
Yeah. Last nigga was like Nate Robinson. They're like,
Nate Robinson was the last of the Mohicans with that shit. Nigga be punishing Nate Robinson now in that league, man. Man, nah, bro. You if you gonna be a point guard, you gotta be like 6'2". So I mean, so I always say he'll come back around because he did have a natural talent that you could see with baseball because it's all up here. But it was, and I'll say this, I don't give a damn if she see it. It was his mother that put it in his mind, like, hey, you're not really doing that great at it. Bitch, it's been 3 years. He 10. like, this is, do you think Ken Griffin was out here hitting the ball 480 feet when he was 10 years old? No. Like, come on, man. But so, he's quit. But this is what I'll say. And this is different probably from when we grew up. Now, in your case, y'all signed a contract. Y'all really had a commitment. And I'm not gonna lie. What I'm about to say don't apply to you in your situation, really, because I wouldn't let E quit. Like, goddamn it, we going to this motherfucker practice. Like, look here, goddamn it, you kind of good. And I think that's more her situation. That's even more so for her situation. Like, any negative thought she got in her head is completely because I see, the progress. So,
but the thing that see what it was, she was good over the summer. Her 2 breakdowns that happened, it come because she practicing 3 days a week. And I told you this before. It's 3 days a week and it's 4 hours a day. So she got out of school at 3:15.
Which is insane. That is insane. 4-hour practice. What the hell? No one does anything for 4 hours.
Hey, she gonna want, I'm telling you now, her endurance so up. She practice at the house. She gonna go 2 hours straight easy. I'm tired of like say, bro, let's take a break.
But so she had some negative thoughts about like she wasn't doing good enough.
This is what it was. This is what it is. This a continuous struggle. Is that she got out of school at 3:15. Boom, I'm in carpool. Get her 3:15. Might take 10-15 minutes to get to the house. 3:30. She used to, before this, we could get something to eat. Homework right now, or you could take your little nap. You know, that after school nap here for them kids. That's over with. 3:30 we get home. You might get your little protein bar, protein shake. You ain't eating nothing for real till you get out. Then it's like you got about 20 minutes that this big guy get dressed.
I see. It didn't change up her lifestyle.
Yeah, she like, right? Bruh, she like, bruh, she told me straight up. She like, that this gets stressful. She explains it like,
Yeah, but that's that pressure that make diamonds though.
yeah, but
That's see that
that's what, yeah,
and see that's what I'm saying. That's a difference. Like, all right. So the equivalent to that to equivalate Jace, like, cause Jace was different. Jace was in a league, but it really wasn't overly competitive. It wasn't travel ball.
mm-hmm,
Nah, if Jace was in travel ball, well, I probably done signed some paperwork and spent a whole lot more money and a whole lot more commitment. Oh yeah, I don't care who tell you what. You no, we not stopping this. But to me, the way I looked at it is, and I think it's everything is dependent on the situation. Because if you really got a kid that you see can do something with it, and they have one of them moments where they want to quit, then it's your job to make sure they don't.
yeah,
They
mm-hmm,
future depend on it, even if they don't know it yet. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like, cause like what if Michael Jordan didn't make his basketball team? He came home and they was like, "Oh well, nigga, go pick up some drums or something."
yeah. Hey, bro, that was the
you
that
know,
was the battle, Gutta, because I'm like, I'm listening to you, and then I was like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I said, I'm gonna holler at the coach. So I went that day, the last time she had it, and she been good. This been like probably 3-4 weeks ago. I was like, Coach, let me holler at you. I'm like, look, man, she's struggling right now. And Coach was like, she is. I was like, man, I need you to holler. I know this ain't your first rodeo with somebody who wants. She's like, no, it's gonna be like that the first year. Boom. So, but I told E beforehand, I was like, all right, bro, look, I'm gonna talk to the coach. I was like, you want me to talk to her by myself? She's like, no, wait for me. I won't be there and talk too. I said, okay, all right, that's what I like to hear. So boom, we sitting there talking. She talked to her coach, talk off the ledge, like it's gonna be hard. But it come to find out, not only was it the school, but she's nervous about the meets about to come up. Because all she been doing is just practicing, right? She made the team. So now you about to get into competition. So you nervous about that. And I'm not one of them parents, bro, who be like, oh, it's all right. I guess this is where the hybrid come in. I'm like, oh, it's all right. Don't be nervous. No, you should be nervous. Embrace that. Embrace that feeling, right?
nervous mean you care.
You care. Facts. You care. Embrace that. Embrace, and I say, and you're going to fail at this sometimes. You're not going to do as well as you want to every time. I said, but you're
The,
going to get
the
better.
other the other aspect you got is you and Israel on the same page with it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for mine, the reason and here's my thing. Like I got Jace every other week.
Mm-hmm.
I coach baseball. I have a whole other team that I coach.
Mm-hmm.
So it would have been hard. And this is why I let him go. Only because I knew I couldn't get him to practice every day and that was gonna hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't have the support of the other parent, I knew that he was gonna be missing practices on the week he wasn't with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
had me and his mother been on the same page, you're not quitting baseball.
Yeah.
You're not
No, that's a
playing.
fact. That's a fact. That's a
You know
fact.
what I'm saying? Like because I felt like he was good, and I still feel like he'll come back to it. Uh, but I didn't, like with the band thing. All right, you go be in band, go try this out because it's at school, so you're gonna get it every day. You're gonna get
Yeah.
it every day because it's at
Yeah.
school. So that's why we did band. But I think about that all the time, man. It hurt my feelings when he quit. And he back there now. He might be listening to me. So, I think he'll come back around to it. He just didn't see it for right now. And I think with him, you know how much he loves sports.
Yeah.
Baseball really his only avenue of expression, unless he, get into something else, but I don't think he will. His first sport was soccer, and he was pretty good at that. Like,
For real.
you got a lot of kids when they get out there and they be like 3-4 years old, they would be shy and they don't want to go out there.
Yeah.
Boy, not your nephew, but he cried when you want to take him out the game. He mad. He 3 years old, mad because he ain't scored no goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the level when they let everybody score a goal. They ain't got no goalers or nothing. But so he got that competitive nature in him. But that's what I'm learning, bro. Like that's another thing. That's part. Like I'm not gonna force him to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you really say this, and I know he didn't say it, but when I talked to him, and I still think it was heavily influenced by his mother. But he said he didn't want to play no more. So when he kept saying it, when he said it like 3 times, I asked him, regardless of what I think,
Yeah.
all right, you don't want to play no more. I don't make you play no more.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, it's a hybrid. It's a hybrid. Like I think first off, we got a gentle parent. If we try to do what our parents did, we gonna end up in jail. So
you gonna lose the relationship in this era.
like,
And that's the most important thing. Like, bro, I be looking at I look at women who like really be rocking with their dad, and just whether I know them or not, like on social media. And I be
yeah.
I got to have it when she older. I got to have it, like, because it be some women.
Like if my kids, when all my kids turn 21, if they don't want to go have a drink with their daddy when they turn 20, I failed. My whole personal mission has failed. Like I want my kid to want to be like, I'm about to go by my daddy house to get a drink. Cause I know my daddy got a drink and I know he's drinking.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I while not wanting to rush it at all, not trying to rush it at all, but I will say like one of my favorite Weezer lines is, I don't remember what song it is now off the top of my head, but he was like, I'm just trying to see my grandson. You know, that's the goal. I'm just trying to get to the point where I'm the grandfather and I'm helping my kids raise their kids and just enjoying, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying the shit, all the bullshit we be going through right now that's when you supposed to enjoy it with your grandkids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could completely 100% gentle parent my grandkids.
Yeah, what?
Like,
No, I look at how my dad and my stepmom would be with like I say, ooh, it's different. It hit different. Like,
man, look, I got talked about. My sister-in-law talked about me because she found out I gave the girls cupcakes for breakfast one day. I'm like, man, it's Saturday, man. Shit, we out here. They woke up screaming, cupcake, cupcake. All right, cupcake. So, man, I look forward to that, but we got to be a hybrid with our own kids because you can't send them out in the world with that, that rainbows and unicorn shit. Like, you gonna get your way every single damn time, even with the girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I had to tell, Jory ain't but 1.5, and I think, boy, they was going ham one day, and she got this thing when you talk to her, she'll go, and it pisses me off to no end. Cause especially when I'm serious and I be like, come here, do this, do that. And her little short ass just stand right there in the middle of the floor and go. And she'll look at you just like this and go, and then I gotta lean in and I be like, move for a beat your little ass. I mean, I'm not about to did that physically aggressive with her, but verbally I am, because I want to put the fear of God in her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be like, yep, that's why this nigga franchise you talk to E like this.
Talk a little crazy so they know not to act a certain way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm gonna let you go ahead, but don't go too far, partner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't go too far off. Like,
man, and see, cause like Jory thing is actually saying no. Like her thing, she had a little period where she was saying no. She still kind of do. She don't do it now because I think she knows she ain't supposed to. So she'll just get quiet. She'll like look at you. She will stare dead at you in your eyes and just not respond, because in her mind, all she know to say is no. But she knows she can't say no, so she just
I want to say it so bad. I want to say it so bad.
It's scary because I look like her right now doing it. But she just stare at you. But she used to say no, and I used to grab her, and I'd be holding her kind of tight, and I'd be like, you tell anybody in this world no except your damn daddy. Like I'm about to color purple or something.
You're like, oh, this nigga be tripping. All right, I got you. Bro.
And look, hey, bro, I get to yelling, and they'll both get to looking at each other like, here you go.
Here you go. You better go off. They gotta know, man. They gotta know. Bro, I remember E had that no phase, and like she used to like. I remember Izzy. She was like two, bro. And Izzy used to be like, bro, I'm not taking her in public. She wild out in restaurants. We go in the store. She running out, so she ain't really do that too much with me. And I got it a couple times. We in the mall. It's about to close. This motherfucker start running off. I said, oh, I see what Izzy talking about. She start running off. I'm like, E, come here. Man, that motherfucker running through the mall. No, 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 stomping her feet, no. I'm like, oh no, I done picked her ass up. We leaving out this. Be like, what is wrong? I'm like, damn. I told Izzy, I'm like, damn. I see what you be talking about. She's like, yeah. I told you, I don't take her. I can't take her right. I can't take her out in public for a second. Like, bro, she starts selling. I think I got a video of that shit, bro. She started yelling no so loud. I'm like so embarrassed. Like, oh, bro, like, nah, that no phase, bro. I hated that shit. I hated that shit.
And see, you don't really get that with a boy. Jace ain't never had no face, man. I wish that nigga would. I used to tell Jace, I'm like, boy, because I don't know if you remember before Jace was born, I'd be like, oh, when he a boy, oh yeah, little nigga, you know, little nigga play with me. I'm punch me in his chest. Punch me in his chest. Then he come born with a heart condition. Can't punch him in his chest.
Scratched all that. Scratched all that.
But boy, I mean, I could look at Jace and he'll tighten up. Especially when he was small, he'll stop. He really was no problem. But and I mean, and when I say this about my girl, I mean it in the most healthiest way. They just two toddlers just out here, you know, living their best life. But you gotta nip some of that shit in the bud because they'll think they'll grow up really like, man, like one thing I never, don't call me by my name. Like I got some friends and family members who call their daddy by his name. Bitch, don't play with me.
Yeah.
Don't play with me. My name is Daddy. Dad, father, padre.
Yeah. 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 When E learned my name, I had a little arrow where she started trying to pull it out. Say, bro. She was just like, oh, Larry, like just the newfound like word. Yeah, I got you now. I figured you out, nigga. Know your real name, bitch. she would go.
I got your government. Got your government, ho.
I got your government. I think, man, we got one more topic before we get out of here. And you know we got starting fives for all kind of we gonna switch to starting fives. We're gonna keep it in the home state, but we're gonna switch it up a little. Starting five. Your starting five, Louisiana Foods. And we could go. I don't know if you got them ranked or however, it don't matter, whatever. You know, we could go back and forth like we normally do.
All right, I'm gonna say I got one. I'm gonna just go off the rip. It ain't. I mean, and when we say foods, are we talking dishes?
Dishes, like dishes, desserts, snacks,
Louisiana cultural delicacies.
Yes, Louisiana cultural delicacies that we just enjoy. That's from the boot.
Well, out the rip, crawfish.
What?
Crawfish.
We definitely could agree on crawfish.
Crawfish.
Like crawfish is an addiction. It's an addiction. Like it's like
hell yeah. Bro, I swear to God, yesterday I was walking somewhere and I was like, I'm like in a parking lot at a Kroger's or some shit, and I'm just like, I smell crawfish.
I smell from. No. Oh,
I text my wife. I be texting my wife randomly. I just be like, I want some crawfish.
Hey, crawfish, dog. And I be trying that.
That's what made me miss Baton Rouge. Like, cause you could go to Tony's and get crawfish anytime.
Yeah.
Like, dog. It ain't no in and out of season type deal. I mean, they still sell crawfish year round?
I don't think so. Cause I went in there not too long ago and they ain't had none. But it could have been that, could have been that day, but bro, I try not to when them bitches be high, $8 a pound. But sometimes I crack. I'm like, come in, man. I need something, bro. I can't.
What? Man, ever since I moved up here, I've seen some astronomical prices. Like prices down there, still price up here. Oh my God. Boy, I think I paid. I'm almost ashamed to say this.
Wait.
I think I might have paid damn near $15.
Ooh.
I'm talking about.
Was it from that place? What's that place? You let me take that crawfish that came up that Mother's Day weekend. That was some of the sickest shit I had that season. I'm not gonna lie.
Was it Rubber Boots?
I don't know. You already had it. I can't remember the name.
It was Rubber Boots, babe? Yeah, she sells rubber boots.
Bruh. Shout out to them. I'm talking
Hey,
about.
yeah, hey, rubber boots legit. We got Chuck Wagon too. And we got another little spot around the corner. What's that name? T Johnny's. They out of Natchitoches, I think.
Okay.
But
I
they
like
straight.
I like out here, I like LA Cajun. They got a place right here on Florida,
What LA
something
Cajun at?
LA Cajun on
That's on Perkins.
what you call that? Is that Corset? Corset right
Oh, okay,
past
I know what you're
Elwood.
talking about. I know
Tony's
what you're talking about.
Tony's of course. Damn, what's that? I can't think of this place name. I was hitting. Oh,
They say
Willis.
Willis.
Man, we got. Hey, when you next time you got to come down here during season. In season, we going to Willis. It's a restaurant. Dumb bitches price.
Hey, niggas say if you from Baton Rouge, the first aquarium you ever went to was Tony's. Watch the catfish.
Watch the catfish.
That's a fact. That's a fact, dog. Like
Fact.
if you from Baton Rouge, you don't went to Tony's as a kid with the pure. I know your people were probably trying to go get a plate or something, but you went with the pure intent. I'm about to go watch you goddamn fish.
Like
and look,
amazing.
if you was really there, you would wait for one to what? Jump out the tank. You want one to jump out the tank.
Hey, we probably go.
So wait, I know they probably don't have this no more. LTK or what was it?
LTK.
They was over there on Plank. Wasn't it on Plank?
Mm-hmm.
They still got them. They still doing their thing.
I ain't been over there in so long.
No, I ain't gonna lie. And I don't know if I'm throwing them under the rug legally or not, but them motherfuckers was taking food stamps for crawfish.
For real? Wow.
Hey, but they had, bro, that was some of the man, they crawfish, boy. Ooh,
Farmers on Scenic. That bitch, that's why I went and got that, man. My OG, Miss Neal. Shout out to Miss Neal. She like, Farmers got him. Mr. Larry, Farmers got him. She like, I'm like, all right. I'm like, how much they is? $8 a pound. Man, I win that bitch. I went way on Scenic. I ain't even on that side no more, bitch. I said, that shit was spicy and good as a bitch. E went with me. She said, Dad, this the hood? Oh, yeah.
All right, what's the next one?
Oh. Hey, y'all drop y'all favorite coffee spots too. All right, but we agree on that. We agree on that. I'm gonna go gumbo, the steak cuisine, bro. I'm gonna go gumbo.
I was going gumbo. I was like, for the first two, you gotta get like the staples out the way. Like you can't come to Louisiana and not think about because I was like, well, what would a tourist want when they come here? I'm like, well, they're gonna get crawfish and then they're gonna get gumbo. But disclaimer, not everybody gumbo.
Right. Yep. That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Some of y'all gumbo, man, hell no. It'd be too dark. It'd be too red. Man, yo, gumbo's supposed to be like a nice caramel.
I know what you're talking about. People gonna know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, that color is everything. Yeah, that gumbo's supposed to be there. Boy, I ain't lying. Boy, I had some your people used to come with some fire ass. Boy, I ain't lying.
Man, that's my you knew me and you knew you old enough. You were old enough, Fred. We 20 plus years. You done ate my grandmother gumbo.
Facts.
Nigga, that's root from scratch. That's got the little shit at the bottom of the pot.
Mm-hmm,
Hell, my wife made me do this the other day. Stand here and stir this.
Yeah.
That's a room, man, not that box shit. You hear me?
Yeah. I used to try to act all humble and shit. You want some more? Yes, man.
Oh man, look, hey, let me do like Bernie Mac. America. I done sat here and watch this man. And then this how he do. He gonna get the first play because they watching you after the first play because they trying to gauge your reaction. Your reaction. And you know, my parents' old house, the table was like in the middle of the house, so it don't matter where they was at, they could see where you was eating, right? That second plate, they want you to get that second plate.
Mm-hmm.
But this nigga get to start to sneaking in the kitchen. This after everybody done ate. So we done dispersed throughout the house. Boy, I don't care what time, what moment you walked in the kitchen, who in the kitchen? franchise.
I'm in that bitch. I'm like, they done put me in this. Nah,
Standing over a pot.
full disclosure, we probably loaded full of killers. So I'm
Oh,
munched
what?
out. You hear me? I'm munched out. Like this is like I'm in hell heaven. You hear me? Like, nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, what's your favorite type of gumbo though? Is it seafood,
Oh
chicken
yeah, I
and
want the
sausage?
seafood. I
You want
want the
seafood?
chicken. Uh, most people don't know this, but the word gumbo means okra.
Mm-hmm.
Okra is the essential ingredient to gumbo, and a lot of people cook their gumbo with no okra.
With no okra. Facts. That's a fact.
Now, I know what I'm about to sound like when I say this, but I don't know how to cook worth a damn.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do know is the reason a lot of people don't like gumbo because they like, oh, it make the gumbo slimy. Yeah, it do. That's because you put the the okra in the gumbo too soon. You put the okra in the gumbo last. I just know that, and I only know that from my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how you keep the gumbo from getting slimy. You can't cook the okra in literally into the gumbo. You could, because I think she used to do something where she would turn the gumbo off, the
Mm-hmm.
heat off, and just put the okra in there. And I mean the gumbo cooling down with the okra in there. But give me the chicken, give me the sausage. Pause. Had to pull a Cam and Mace on that one.
Well, it's
Caught myself quick.
give me the sausage. It's crazy. Yo. Oh my god.
Give me the shrimp. Give me the crab in there. Give me all that. I want it
Yeah.
all. And I done seen people get a little wild and eccentric. Like, why is there mushrooms in your gumbo? But
Nah, that's fucking insane.
yeah, why are we doing this? Like, hey, and another thing, hey, bro, if you put potato salad in your gumbo, you're going to hell. You're
Hey,
going
well,
to
look, get
hell.
what? Get what? Get what? I blend it. I
Oh,
blend it.
okay, I give you a blend.
You know what I
But,
mean?
but remember when this was around COVID when people was up there showing pictures of them putting the damn
Or with the
potato
scoop
salad
on top.
in the gum.
In the
Like, no, we not. No.
yeah.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know they go together. Don't get me wrong because
Yeah,
I
I
watched
understand what
it.
you're saying.
I watched for years. My daddy gumbo, potato salad,
Yeah, that's me.
gumbo.
That's me. That's me. I'm about to kind of yeah. I'm about to kind of blend them bitches. You hear me? Like, nah, this is a fact. Another one I got red beans and rice. Red beans and white rice and that's bro. That's I'm talking about growing up like in the city. It was just red bean Monday, and I used to like ask like how did this even happen? But
Hey, yeah,
it comes from it being laundry day. Like you know what I'm saying? That shit you take all day, nigga, clothesline shit, right? So you
right.
would cook a meal that's easy to cook, you can simmer all day, things of that nature.
And it
But
lasts.
and it lasted.
If you could cook a big pot and eat for days.
I'm so on red beans. Somebody gonna be like, oh, this nigga tripping. I could go blue runner all out the can from scratch with Popeyes, bitch. I'm talking about I'm all the way red beans out. Like, boy,
Don't care
hey,
what kind of red bean it is.
man. No, they made right, dog. I'm not the sugar and red bean guy though.
No. See, that's another. See, people. I think people just want to be different and just, you know what I'm saying, like
How many of
contrary.
y'all put sugar in y'all red beans? We know y'all out there. We know
Yeah, just
y'all out
like you
there.
sons of bitches putting sugar in your damn grits. Goddamn it. All right.
I don't like sugar and grits either.
That's because it's not supposed to go in there. Salt and pepper, butter. Salt, pepper, butter. Like,
No pepper
goddamn.
butter, dog. Yeah. I heard somebody told me one time that the sugar it cuts the gas in red beans. Is that true? I don't know. We
Who,
gotta research this shit.
who gives a damn? Like, but no. Like,
But I know what's coming when I eat these bitches. You
right,
hear
right, right, right. I signed up for this. Like, like,
me?
like, damn it. Yeah.
What's
That's just
another
like
one
on the
you got?
East Coast, they be eating you eat ketchup with your eggs.
Mm-mm.
They do that on the East Coast. I remember vividly when I went out. I was younger. This was like mid-90s. I went out there and I saw these niggas squirting ketchup on their eggs. I was like, The hell?
Nah. The closest I do is put some hot sauce on that bit occasionally.
On your eggs?
Mm-hmm.
Hot sauce?
VB had me on that. Via put some hot sauce on, boy. Via cut up with some hot sauce. She'll put some
You
hot
with
sauce
that?
on some eggs.
Oh man, I don't even know who I met.
Law, yeah, real law girl shit. Hey,
You know what? No wonder the other morning I was like, why the fuck is the Louisiana hot sauce on the counter? Who's eating hot sauce? It was your ass.
real talk.
Who eating hot sauce at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, the minute hit, I can't do it like consistently, but sometimes
Oh no, man.
I
All
see
I
like
needed the eggs. Oh my God. Oh Lord, y'all tripping.
what's another one you got?
All right. So I try to stay away from like red beans because I feel like they cook red beans a lot of other places. But I know we know that the red beans here ain't like other places.
Yeah.
That's like if I really want to answer this list, my grandmother literally was a cook. So I just put like my grandmother's dirty rice, you know, but I know they cook dirty rice, or excuse me, for some of you bougie folk, rice dressing.
Right.
Rice dressing.
Right.
Man, that's another thing she made from scratch. You had that before. You know, that was another one of them Thanksgiving Leola Kadar specials with that rice dressing. You know, that dirty rice. You hear me? So I could put that on here, but I'm not. I'm trying to be more like Louisiana, but I will put one of her dishes on here. Crawfish bisque. Man. Man. Then you actually get to eat the crawfish first and then save the shell to make the
Yeah. Okay, you done double
And
up on some crawfish.
I'm gonna tag your crawfish balls. Pause. God damn. I'm gonna tag your crawfish ball because I just told her because that's what made me think about it while we were thinking about the topic. She made some like 2 nights ago, and it tastes just like my grandmother's crawfish bisque. So
wow.
So yeah, man. I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go my grandmother's crawfish bisque and my wife. What they is crawfish balls. Pause.
Crawfish ball. All right. I'm gonna show some love to the little western. You know, we niggas be biased to Southeast Louisiana. I'm gonna keep it street. I know I am. I'm gonna go boudin, and in particularly from that spot Billy's. Boudin.
The boudin balls. Pause again. Goddamn.
Boudin balls.
Man, the pepper jack boudin balls.
Pepper jack boudin balls crazy.
Oh my God.
Pepper jack boudin balls.
And for those of you who don't know, they just built a new Billy's, I think, right there on where I-10 and 190 intersect, right there in Opelousas.
Wow. Yeah, boudin. It's like I feel like the other 3 I named, I could do them like any point, but like especially on some road trip, on some quick shit, I rock with some boudin. I could respect boudin mine. Not but there's another one. Not everybody's. Cause I don't like when I need the casing to kind of stick to the shit, bro. I don't need the loose case, make it feel out and get the texture. I don't like when the texture off. The texture gotta be right with the boudin. I can't, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need all them different kinds either.
Matter of fact, you can answer this for me, dude, because you right there up the road on Florida. They still got Ronnie's.
Yep.
Man, you talk about some good boudin.
They got some raw boudin. I ain't never had them.
Man, go over there tomorrow. They probably had like some alligator boudin. They smoked boudin. Oh my God. Man, go over there to Ronnie's.
I'm going to tomorrow.
You know, it looked like a little dingy, a little diner, but they be having the best food though.
I went there for some turkey wings a few times, but I ain't never get
Yeah. Ronnie's, man. Ronnie's for sure got something good. That's why when you said the West, I'm like, and then you said boudin, I'm like, shit, nigga, that's still Southeast.
You know how like it'd be a debate with like people from like the Flats, Lafayette and shit. They be wrapped out on their crawfish and boudin.
And you're probably right. That's probably one of the dishes that they're probably winning. Because if we really talking about this area code crap that they always doing on the internet, it really depends on what you eating and what we talking about.
Yeah.
But then you got to remember, it's some small places that'll crush all these bigger ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my grandmother was a cook. Her and all her sisters was legit cooks and could cook. We talking Point Capee Parish.
Yeah.
We talking about Falls River. We ain't talking about, and I mean that's 225, but that ain't Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
It ain't Lafayette. It ain't New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, man, that's why I be like, bro, this is so stupid because we Louisiana, we got cooks every corner of this motherfucker.
All throughout the
You know what I'm saying? So, man, look, when you said boudin, that's why I was like, shit, you find good because there's a spot around the corner up here got good boudin. Now they barely ever have none, but but it's good as hell. You know what I'm saying? Some of the crawfish spots up here got some pretty good boudin, but see, that's the thing though. You ain't gonna go to another state and get none. That's one right there.
You ain't going to another state. That's
here.
That's here.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a good pick. You heard me? That's a good pick. I ain't think of boudin. Like, yeah, that's a good pick. What we on the third one?
I just did. That was my fourth one. I think you did. You did gumbo, crawfish biscuit, crawfish ball.
I know what my number one is. I don't think I ever settled in on a number two. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say because I want to say off the top of my head. I want to say like crawfish etouffee, but I feel like it's something else. Hey man, I could say some Louisiana boiled meat, like with a little crawfish in the bowl, with a little crawfish seasoning in the bowl.
Yeah, I meant to include that in my crawfish like that. I kind of want to that. Yeah, damn. But it's separate because crawfish will be out of season. You can get boiled meat any time, any.
Throw some shrimp in there,
man.
Turkey necks.
Yeah, bro. Boiled meat, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Man, my daddy cooked some turkey necks. What that was about a year ago or something. Man, that thing was so good. Oh my god.
Turkey necks, bro. Yeah, I could go turkey, bro. Yeah.
Like Louisiana, I just say Louisiana boiled meat.
Ditto. I fuck with that. I rock with that. I was gonna go. I honestly was gonna go this little dessert treat beignets, but when I weigh it, I used to mash beignets back in the Gap, but I haven't eaten none in a while. I'm gonna keep it street, but I'm gonna go po' boy. My last pick.
Matter of fact, I think that was one I missed, and I thought that's a good because specifically shrimp po' boys.
Shrimp po' boy, and I ain't gonna lie, they used to have the most fire high sausage po' boy in the New Orleans, bro.
Bruh, I ate one at the game.
For real?
I don't know what kind of cheese they had on that motherfucker, but that, bruh, dog, hey, I'm glad ain't nobody had no camera, took no picture of me. I was golfing that bitch. like, cause my brother, he like, damn, man, you ate that shit like 3 bites. I'm like, man, that motherfucker good. If it was about $20, but I mean, it was, shout out Jerry Jones.
Yeah, right, legends, bro. Them boys, Texas, you heard me? But like you say, shrimp, and high sausage po' boys. I rock with that all day.
I'll tell you another place you could get another good high sausage po' boy, Southern University games. Man, they high sausage, them high sausage, them games, boy, would be good as hell. Especially, boy, you drunk, you been drinking all day, tailgate.
You punish
about 2 of these. You see them walking around 2 of them. Who you got one for, man? He both for me.
Both for me, man. For real though.
Oh man. All right. So when we said we was gonna do this, I automatically knew what my number one was. One, because it was kind of like a specialty thing for me to get this when I went to my auntie house in the country. Because she used to grow bell peppers. Mirliton. For those of you who don't
I
know,
forgot.
it's stuffed bell peppers
I forgot.
with
I
meat,
forgot.
shrimp. You could put rice in there, but I really don't like it with rice in there.
No rice.
But I mean, I don't have a
I
problem with
eat.
rice.
I eat it with rice, but without rice is.
Just give me the ground beef and the shrimp. Hey, you can throw some crawfish in there.
Ooh, you came
You
with
a
that
real gangster.
bitch.
If you a real gangster, you gotta eat the bell pepper
You eat
too.
all the bell pepper with that bitch be good enough.
Yeah, you eat the whole bell pepper. When I was small, I did eat the bell pepper till my aunt was like, "All right, you wasting my bell peppers. I'm gonna stop cooking them for you if you don't eat them." Man, all right. I'm like, oh, I've been missing out.
Damn, you came with that one. I think that's a good one. That's a real good one. Yeah, I like that. Oh, stuffed bell peppers is crazy. The right person make.
Just because even if you get it other places, they gonna be like, you want stuffed bell pepper, but here it's Mirliton.
Yeah. Facts.
And
That's a
I got an
fact.
uncle that got some legendary. I ain't never even had it, but I done heard other people say, man, his Mirliton legendary. And I'm pretty sure my daddy could cook it. I'd ask him to cook me some.
Damn.
You just had his gumbo. You just had his gumbo. You just had his gumbo a couple of weeks ago.
Man, I said, hey, he like, yeah.
In America, he was doing it again. He was back in the kitchen.
Back in the, he already knew. He like, hey, yeah, you can wash your own poison. He said like a drink, like you can like when you pour your drink, pour your own poison. But like, yeah, he go play. You can wash your own poison. You I said, yeah. And Gutta like, what you washing it out for? We gonna get some more. I said, yeah. Went right back
I'm
to
like,
that.
why you washing the plate out? Like, you
I ain't
might
even
well
bring
let
that. I ain't
you
even
might
bring
well
that
let
bitch
it
into the living room.
marinate.
I ain't even bring that bitch into the living room. I ate it right there in the kitchen, sitting on the stool. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
now that's some. Hold on, that's something I know we used to do. They probably used to be looking at us like, look at these niggas. They in there loaded. Be in the kitchen. Don't even make it to the table.
Man,
Be standing up
standing up,
in the
talking, and
kitchen.
eating, talking, and eating. And they go like, shit. You want some more crown? Shit, shit. Oh man, yeah, siblings. Y'all let us know what's y'all take on general parenting and what's y'all top 5 or some of y'all favorite Louisiana dishes. Shit talking Sunday with the bros. Gutta, what you got for us on the way out, babe?
Man, you already know. Beauty is on the skin deep, but ugly is to the grizzle. Watch how you treat people.
And we out.